Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy ETho. I'm back. I know you probably didn't think you was gonna see me again, and you would have been okay with thinking that. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even think I was coming back. No bullshit. Y'all already know what time it is. You already know what the day is. You already know what we about to do. Okay? I'm about to show you my first build of the year. It's a PG build. When I mean PG, I like Paul George, not point guard. Paul George. I mean, you can make it at point guard if you want to, but every year. I think I'm gonna just start off with the PG build. That's my favorite player, so I feel like that makes the most sense. This build is actually pretty valid. I know with this builder you can't do everything, which you can't. Technically speaking, you can't do everything on this build, but you kind of can. So I mean, I don't know how y'all gonna feel about it. I fuck with it heavy. So we gonna go get right into it. I'm gonna show y'all how to make it. I'm not even about to waste y'all time, right? Alright, so what you're gonna do right here, put whatever you want for the name, whatever you want for the hands and a jersey number. You're gonna go to create your own. We're not gonna look at the templates. I did use the Paul George template to get to this build. Paul George's template is actually not bad. It's actually a pretty decent build if you want to use that. But so we're gonna go small forward, or you can go point guard, whatever. It's up to you. We're gonna go 6'8". We're gonna go 185 for the weight here. 185 for the weight, and then for the wingspan, you're gonna want to go 6'11" and continue. So, like I said, you can't do everything, but like you kind of can't. Like, okay, when I say you can't do everything, I mean you can't do everything. I think that's just the best way I can put it. Like, you can't do everything, but you can do a lot on this build. Like, I know they tried to nerf it really hard, like where people couldn't make like demigods and OP builds, but this build is actually really fucking nice. So I usually do physicals first just to get it out the way, just so I know, like, I like to make sure I get the exact physicals that I want. Physicals to me are probably one of the most important things to make sure you already have set. Make sure you already have an idea of what you want to do with your physicals when making the build. Alright, so you're going to do 81 for the speed, 75 for the acceleration, 74 for strength, 79 for your vertical, and 93 for your stamina. Now all of the, I did this a certain way for a reason. I have to make the build first and then I'll be able to show you. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do first, because this year you can't really, like, I can't explain to you and make the build at the same time. So I think I'm gonna just make it first and then we're gonna come back and I'll explain to you why I did everything that I did. So give me 1 second. Alright, so right out the gate, for close shot I did 74. I don't like to have a really low close shot, because when I'm right under the basket and then I just completely airball a fucking layup, I hate that. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. For some reason, like, I just feel like if you're a pro basketball player, if you're that close to the basket, you shouldn't be missing. I feel like close shots should have more to do with like post hooks and not like just under the basket layups. But you know, that's besides the point. Driving layup, I went 80. I wanted to make sure I could finish really well. You know, Paul George is a really good finisher. I wanted to make sure I got slithery for sure. For the driving dunk, I didn't even intend on getting contact dunks, and contact dunks are really weird this year. I'm only getting one contact dunk package with the 89, and it's like the 2 feet off, or the contact dunks off 2. I think that's the only one that I can get, or like the pro contact dunks off 2. In order to get like any other things, I'd have to do like 90 dunk and 90 dunk and like a 80 something vertical, and I don't have the attribute points for that. So we went 89 for the driving dunk, so I could at least get 1 contact dunk. For the mid range, I did 75 just because, you know, I really, to be honest, I just wanted to. I don't have another you know, reason other than I kind of wanted to. 85 3-point shot. I was gonna just go down to like 82. But 85 actually get limitless range, and I get catch and shoot on goal. Last year 75 was good. I heard people that were playing yesterday that said that they had like a 68 pass accuracy, and that was enough for them. Ball handle, I maxed it out at 85. The dribbles feel so good this year, and once you can figure it out, it's really nice. So 85, I know that'll be good enough for, especially for the 6'8" build. Like that'll be great. Speed of ball is 77. I wanted to go higher, but I think I had to. If I went any higher, I wasn't gonna be able to go with the 85 or the 88 perimeter defense. So speed of ball, that's enough to get you hybrid drive, blow by. You gotta take into consideration you're 6'8", so obviously you're not gonna get them on gold, and you can do so much already anyway. They're not gonna let you get it on gold, which is perfectly fine by me. I'm not gonna be this build. Any Paul George build usually is not the main ball handler. It's a secondary ball handler and the lockdown defender. Usually for Paul George builds, you're the secondary ball handler, so you get the ball once the primary ball handler is getting locked up. This build is really just for getting buckets and playing defense. That's it. You're not running the offense. You're not really getting forwards. You just getting buckets and getting and playing defense pretty much. You corner sitting, you can sit in the corner, you can ISO. This build is perfect for all that. For perimeter defense, I did 88. That was the highest I could get. I wanted to go to 90. Probably if I went down with the steal, I could get that, but I wanted to get silver glove and silver interceptor at least. And I get right stick ripper also. This is a very serviceable build on defense. He's not going to be lacking on defense. If you know what you're doing, silver with 88 perimeter, and you're 6'8 anyway, you'll be perfectly fine. Unfortunately, I couldn't go any higher on the block or the offensive rebound. I don't really plan on getting boards like that. You feel me? I'm not a center. I'm a lock. Thanks, Shadow, for Shadow's in here, guys. If you didn't just hear him. I'm a lockdown and I'm getting buckets. So I'm there to stay on you and on the perimeter and score on you on the other side. So you know, I mean, if you could probably change it up a little bit, lower like the steal maybe and tweak it. You don't. Oh, also, you do not have to do exactly what I did. That's one thing I feel like people don't get about build videos is that they make it exactly how the person did, and you don't have to do that. You can tweak it as much as you want to. Okay, this is just a template for you, really. So we're gonna just go to 81 speed. Strength I did 74 because this is a build that can get into the paint, and I didn't want to be like struggling to push niggas out the way. I wanted to have a little bit of strength down there. Vertical 79, honestly, is only that high so I can get the contact dunks. And then stamina is at 95, so I can get 94 feet because I want to be hawking niggas, obviously, without question. Alright, so that's what you're going to do for the build. If you want to tweak anything, like I said before, feel free. I'm going to hit continue here. Shades of, I don't think I'm going to get PG. I forgot who I got the last time. Lou Hudson, Zach Levine, and Bogdan. I'll take Zach, for sure. I'll take Zach Levine. And we're going to get a two-way inside-out threat. So usually when it's a Paul George build, it's going to be a two-way. That's my goal, is to make a two-way player. That's like my first build of the year every time. Honestly, I think this build is pretty nice. It's solid. It's very evened out. Even though this year you can't do everything, this one you can still kind of do all the stuff that it needs to do. It does all the important stuff, I'd say. So yeah, guys, that's the build. This is only the first video of the day. I'm probably gonna have another one out. Appreciate y'all coming through, watching, and I will see you in the next one.